Hi there, and welcome back. Just trying to get my horse back over to my little starter base mound thing, whatever you want to call it at this point. And I kind of actually wanted to introduce y'all. It was pointed out by a couple viewers in my Discord that I actually haven't given much of an explanation to why I have so many animals or like where they came from. Because there's now just Nautilus's, chickens, a horse, and a donkey just kind of chilling. And well, I haven't exactly shown where any of them came from. So, quick explanation. The camel named Katrusk came because Dino saw it and I wanted one, and so Dino gave it to me in the desert. And it's named Katrusk because I was trying to name it Catrice, but Catrice sounded like a bird's name. So then I was like, okay, well, is a camel closer to a car or a truck? And I couldn't decide, so it's a Katrusk. And as for the Nautiluses here, we have Shelly and we have this little thing hiding here, Cthulhu, of course. He's a little shy, I think. Hold on, let me just get him out from there. He's a Nautilus. Oh, and I love him so much. He does not like to go anywhere except for that little spot though, which is really strange. But those two I just kind of got because I needed a way to kind of travel the server and fill out my map so I could see everyone and where everyone was and kind of load everything with Bobby. It was really just for travel. But the Nautilus actually came because Tazi saw it and didn't want it, so I took it. If you couldn't tell, there's a trend. And those chickens, by the way, are just kind of there. Like, I don't know why they keep going in that boat. But then as for my beloved horse, Melania, it's named after the horse god from Legend of Zelda. If you didn't know Legend of Zelda very well. But this is not the original horse. My bad. So basically what happened with this horse is it started on the first week. I was traveling around on the server trying to load some chunks, as one does. And there just happened to be a hole. I fell down this hole and died. But the horse survived. It was great. It was lovely. I was like, oh my gosh, this horse is a god. And then on my way from getting this horse, trying to bringing it back to my base, I fell into a lava pool. And I survived, but the horse died. But then, after that, I was trying to take it again, and there was another hole, of course, another ravine. And, well, we both fell down that one, we both died. Whoopsie! And then for the third one, the exact same skin, by the way. Somehow I've managed to get a horse that's, like, super good with the exact same, like, horse skin, somehow. I have no clue how. But the third time, we were jousting with him, and it kind of perished. So this is actually iteration 4. This poor horse. But it makes sense for it being, like, its name being the horse god from Legend of Zelda, because, like, the whole thing about that is, like, it brings your horse back from the dead. Except, I guess that would require this to not be though. You know what? I don't want to think about it too much. Just note that this lovely little horse has been my best friend. It's been getting me around on the server since I don't have a Elytra, and that's about it. I don't expect any of y'all to understand what I just said. But hey, let's get started with today's episode. So, basically, for right now, all we have is this. So we have a lovely little caravan. That's about it. I really need to figure something out to where I can do more. I want bigger space. I want to get rid of that mound over there. Like, I need more room, and I want the rest of our caravan. So one of my goals today is to actually, for real this time, get my starter base set up. However, there's something I've discovered from last episode that I need to fix first. So let's actually take our little horse here over to spawn. Because last time we discovered that stuff like this was happening. And you know, I can't let people show me up on the server. I mean, heck, even Mim's building, Sola's building, everything's being built here. And from the beginning, I was supposed to be doing that portal. So you know what? I feel like since this area is so populated, I might as well get to going on this and actually making it look pretty for people to enjoy. Because, like, what am I even doing here if this isn't pretty, right? So let's get to building a little bit of a portal to start off this episode, and then we can get into anything else and everything else in terms of trying to get our caravan set up. So let's get started. And just like that, it's done. We did it, and it's here. And it's so beautiful. Actually, I'm really happy with this. And now everyone on the server can use it and enjoy it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest. I used some pretty cool tricks. I did a lot of leaves. I had to travel actually really far for these mangrove leaves. But yeah, it just kind of here to look pretty. I did add a little bit of a rose field behind it. I just thought it would be something nice because I knew that Richie was going to add a bunch of fields. And so I felt like it fit the theme with the flower fields that'll soon be scattered everywhere. And you know, I'm trying to get something. It's honestly probably about a pretty like 80% spoiler as to the kind of style that majority of my base is gonna be in. So I guess you could kind of look forward to more castle-y structures like this from me. But it's supposed to match mainly what Richie built here, or at least will build here, because we've already kind of been planning out how spawn's gonna be. And I think it'll look amazing once it's all in. But hey, now that it is done, I kind of want to use it real quick, because for the longest time now, I have not known where Kaz is, and I tried to find Kaz, and I finally got a tip as to where he is, which means I can go bug some friends. Which, just for your information, this is how I've been traveling the Nether, by the way. It's definitely not the most efficient in terms of how much fish I have to use, but it is much faster than just walking, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with the spear and just traveling the server like this. Kaz, why are you so far? See, I originally thought it was that portal, but apparently I was wrong. It's not that portal. It's the one down here, or at least, is there one down there? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, being attacked. Kaz! Hello!
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Alas, I found you.
And I was wondering where the other voice was coming from.
What in the world are you doing to those villagers?
That's an iron farm.
That works? I'm like baffled at the fact that they're just staying there all nice and pretty and you're not having to do anything.
Nope, they just stay there.
That's incredible. I always have such issues with villagers.
I know they're a pain, but this is, this is half of my industrial district.
Huh? Where's the other half?
There's another half in the ocean.
Oh.
Unless you have wings.
I don't.
Oh.
Not yet.
I have a bamboo farm, a sugarcane farm, and gunpowder.
Ah, so this is where you've been all this time.
Yep.
I've been trying to reach you, and I keep coming from the other portal, and I'll just like walk and walk and walk, and then you'll eventually log off, and I'm like, well, I'll try again later, and I'll walk back to the portal.
Yeah, that's why I finally made. I made this portal finally, so it's more accessible.
Yeah.
Because this is 2,000 blocks away.
Yeah, I kind of figured that after your name, like the little icon on the bar never got bigger.
Yeah.
You have a source.
I do. I love it so much.
Oh my
And it
gosh.
stays in here and it's safe.
Do you need armor?
I don't actually have armor, so yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can fix everything for you. Would you like gold, copper, or iron?
Oh, gold. I like the shiny.
So those are the ones I have multiples of. Here.
Thank you. I can't actually put this on without suffocating.
You could, I think, crouch. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There.
Oh, I didn't know that. What? When did they add that?
I don't know. I did it by accident one day, and then I just kind of figured out that it's possible.
What? Huh?
But now I shouldn't burn.
I am constantly amazed. I see things that Minecraft's added like almost every day because I'm just not up to date with the updates.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating.
They're just constantly adding stuff, and then like now with the drop system, they come up with more stuff so fast that I don't even have time to explore the stuff from the first drop. Like I feel like we're about to get another drop, and I have yet to even build that much with shelves.
What have you been up to? Have you built? Oh, the portal looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm
so proud of it.
It's so cool. What else have you been up to?
Procrastination. In all honesty, procrastination.
That's basically what I've been doing, to be honest.
You see, but you're being productive while procrastinating. I have just explored the world and explored the world and explored the world and explored the
I love that for you.
I procrastinated by filling out a map. Like, that's about all I've done. Oh, I'll see you later, Kaz. Bye. Oh, I've just run out of my last fish, I think. Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, and I've been stockpiling golden carrots exactly for a moment like this. Of course, I haven't bought them because the prices are absolutely outrageous. But like, I did have a lot of gold on hand, and I've been going mine amazing. Mine amazing? Mesa mining? Good lord. I've been mining in the mesa for gold, and I've been farming carrots to try and get some relatively cheaper ones. Back at spawn, which means we can actually take our horse now and go back to our base. But hey, seeing Kaz get so much done has kind of reminded me that we have stuff of our own to get done. We need to get things built. And so why not we just take a moment and maybe start just a little bit on the caravan. I don't think I'm gonna get all of it done, but at least let's get a good portion of it done. So let's build. Oh my gosh, I'm back. I do appear to be a tree though. I think I've sat here for a little too long. Somehow I've taken root and turned into a tree. Let's not worry too much. A little bit of wizard magic should fix this. Just gotta drink this, and we're back! Hi there! So, in all this time, all I've done is this. Yeah, that's right. I've only gotten started on the caravan. There's still some things I want to tweak. I want to make these look a little bit better. They're supposed to be little magical wispies, but I think I'm going to add some candles and stuff to them. And obviously, I think I might add one or two more carts maybe, and maybe some carts later on down the road. But, oh, we have a place to stay now, and I've gone ahead and I've actually cleaned up all of our original little starter mound that was over there, just because it looked kind of ugly. And like, I had the time, I was recovering from sickness. I literally, guys, it's been a wild ride. I originally was only planning on going on a short little trip, and I was gonna be gone for like only a short little bit. No, that didn't happen. I ended up getting sick, then going on that trip, then getting sick again, then getting sick again, and then recovering for almost a month. How that happens, I don't know, but we're finally back in the world. It has taken so long to get here. But hey, it's the perfect time, because look, the sun's going down, which means I get to take a sleep in my nice new little bed. And that means we can probably start our tour with inside here. Look at all this. It's very reminiscent of last season, I know, but I could not get rid of last season's vibe with my kitchen, and I kind of wanted to bring it into this little cart here. So of course we had to give the hanging fish again. We had to hang it up somewhere. I'm actually using a lot of the new copper stuff in here, but then we have a hanging pan lid. Like, we got our little egg again. We got a little thing from Bickle, it looks like. The mother tree is open. We'll have to go visit there later, I guess, then, if we need anything. But we have just a bunch of little decorations, and you're probably seeing a lot of barrels around here. I'll actually go over kind of how my storage works for this season in a little bit, because it's interesting to say the least. But up here we have some more little just storage and a nice little hangout spot with lots of little things like bushes and plants, and oh, it's so pretty up here. And yes, you saw that right. There's a little hatch up here. Oh, perfect little way to get up and down. I love that I've been able to make this so compact and so useful when, like, there's not that much room, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's literally a smoker up there. There's a blast furnace here. There's two regular furnaces. There's the anvil here, but then the crafting table's behind it. Inside the sink is more storage. And then there's storage everywhere, like so much. So if we actually go back here, there's obviously no bridge over here, but I made sure that if I did ever fall, I could get back up pretty easily. But I've opted the route to just take these little paths over. And of course we have all of our flowers and such over in this little greenhouse kind of cart thing that's being dragged behind our main one. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how it turned out. I wanted it to look like the little awning had been rolled back, and so that's why this is really thick, and then these are just like little support looking things. But this is actually supposed to be very similar to the cart that's actually down here. This one. It's supposed to be the same kind of style, just maybe a little bit different. But then of course we have some of these smaller carts just kind of laying around, like this one's for my dirt. And so there's also one down there that's actually holding my camel and my horse. And then this one over here is actually my mason. It's my mason building. It's so nice. Has all my stones. But of course in here, we still just have the potion setup. I think it's nice. I think it's great. And then that one actually doesn't have any storage in it, which is why I was thinking of maybe adding a few more carts. But if I'm gonna make them, I have to make them diagonal, which I don't know how a diagonal wheel is made. So that'll be interesting. But here we go. Here's the moment of truth. If everyone who's been keeping up with this little storage competition of sorts, yes, I know about it, wants to actually give me a score or rating or whatever it is that y'all are doing. So basically, the storage of this starter base is wild. It's a crazy one. It's not very nice at all. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it so much. So basically, in here, we got heads in this room, we got potion ingredients in this one, we got leather in this one, and we got like bones and mob parts and bottles and all this kind of stuff in here, right? And these can even be used as storage, but I would rather not, because then I have to break them every single time I want something out of them. But then in here is whenever it starts getting crazy. Okay, pay attention, because you're gonna wanna. The simplest ones for here are these barrels above these blocks here, because of course, anything above andesite's gonna be andesite. Anything above the tough is gonna be tough. Same thing for all these, except for back here. Back here actually acts as overflow for each of these. But then over in the front here, the granite and the diorite are in the floor, but then the cobblestone is back here on the floor. If I can find it, there you go. It's anything behind the granite is cobblestone on the floor, and then the stone is anything that's in front of the diorite on the floor or in the walls here, which I know, it's crazy, it's wild. But then actually the calcite's behind the diorite, so like, that one's just kind of thrown in there. But if we come up to the roof here, it gets even crazier, because up here we actually have other blocks. We have sandstone variants, we have sand variants, we have terracotta variants, and we have gravel variants, because why not? We had to. Oh, and it's actually doing what I thought it was going to do. That's nice. I was really hoping that this cauldron would actually collect water, because like, why not? But that's it for the stone cart, right? And you're probably thinking, oh, it can't get worse than that. Oh, wait, yes, it can. Because then over here we have our dirt, our mud, grass. Anyway, so basically in the middle here, we have special dirt, anything that's like rooted dirt, coarse dirt, anything that's considered like not your typical kind of dirt is going in this one of a kind copper chest. And then we have grass next to it, right? So we have our grass, we have our grass, we have our grass, we have a lot of grass. But anything behind the grass is dirt. So you got special dirt, and grass. And then the front here is actually mud. It's like, it's the most chaotic storage. I don't even want to say room. It's because it's not a room. Storage situation I think I've ever had. Because then if we come over here, and we hop up here, this is how this works, right? So there's 6 barrels. In the back here, to the left, we have anything that's green or just kind of like basic kind of whatever plants, right? Just like decoration plants that you want to go out and you just want to place on the floor for decoration, right? And then over here to the right, we got beehives, we got honey, we got the creaking, like anything that's almost a live mob that kind of goes along with plants, it goes here. And then in the middle, to the left, we got seeds, saplings, the flowers that can be duplicated, the chorus flower for some odd reason. I'm not really sure. I just felt like putting it in there because I was like, here's a place and it's a flower and it can be duplicated and replicated, so it kind of fits in with these flowers that can be replicated. Perfect, we'll just stick it in here. And then over to the right, we got literally just things from the sea, plus leaves that are alive and great. I don't have very many. I probably should get more. But anyway, that's about it for that barrel. And then in the back here, or would technically this be the front, because it's closer to the front of the wagon. I don't even know. Anyway, we got flowers, so many flowers, extra flowers that can be duplicated. I don't know, just whatever kind of flowers I feel like it. It's just a lot of flowers. And then over on the other side here, we just got a lot of leaf litter because I needed a place to store it all and I didn't really know where else to put it. So yeah, it just kind of ended up there. But then if we actually come inside here into our lovely little caravan, we have a chest for eggs, which I did tell Richie he could take a lot of the eggs. So there were more in here, but now I'm left with, I guess, just only one blue egg. And then we got some extra little storage kind of scattered about. But then over here, we have it split between fish, because you gotta love fish, right? And then like rest of produce or whatever you want to call like farm foods, I guess. Foods you gain from a farm? Sure, why not? And then we have anything that's like kind of farmable, and pork, lot of pork. I came into contact with this recently. Thanks, Dino. And then, of course, up here we have my little bedroom where I store all my goodies. And then finally up here we have like trinkets of all sorts and kinds. We have copper. We have more little like trinket type things and amethyst. And then we have all my ores that are extra and I don't have in a box yet. And then we're actually just gonna jump off the front here because we're gonna go head over to the ferret. Oh, I'm so happy how this turned out. But you get to see the inside first. And you're like, huh? What, inside? Yeah, inside. More storage. I told you it gets wild. So this is the inside, but as you can see, I have a bunch of cocoa beans and I have some the wart back here. I tried to get bamboo to grow, but I don't think I understand bamboo quite enough to get it to grow, and I think it needs light, so I think this was a fail. But over here we have more storage, so you basically have nether blocks, more nether blocks, mangrove roots, nothingness, colorful glass, other colorful wool types, random things, more random things. Well, I guess this is random armor and tools, and then this is random blocks for decoration. And then we got the woods, so we got all the woods in order and all up and down this. Oh yeah, and we got the mushrooms sorted as well. And then yeah, just more wood, a lot of wood, lots of wood. And then we got colorful things as well in here. So it's pretty organized, just really scattered throughout this entire place. There you have it. That's actually the entire like starter base for the most part, apart from maybe some few missing things. I really want to finish off this area pretty soon here because I'm so excited. I want to get to the new areas and stuff. And really, there's not much left to do here. I need to finish up the riverbed, and I need to get all this done and complete. But, you know, what would be even nicer is being able to sit on top of my ferret here and look out over the land, because it's like the perfect viewing spot. Look at this. I get to see all this cool terrain back here, which eventually there will be a nice big castle over there, and it'll be so cool. And I get to see the nice big fields, which eventually there's going to be a nice big flower field over there, and there's going to be some other structures, and there's going to be all this stuff. It's like, this is what I would like to think is the focal point for my build, and it makes me so happy to have one now, because, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, it's so great. But look at him! Oh, he's so cute! Oh, I'm so happy with them. And I get to make more. It's gonna be so nice. But hey, guess what? While I've been away, I've gotten a little visit. That's right, down here. All the way at my moss farm, in fact. And it's from Richie. And it's a lot of diamonds. Oh my gosh. Richie's gonna make me rich. Guess it's kind of in his name. But hey, I guess that means my shop's probably sold out, which means we may want to go take a stop over there and see if we need a restock, because, oh, I bet you we're gonna be rich. I think we are. I think it was a good thing that we decided to make that shop so early on. I see the shopping district. I really do need to get a better way to get over here than rather just boat. I'll have to get myself a portal eventually. Here we go. Here's my shop. So let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, well, that's not as much. And a view for that, but oh my gosh. Regular moss is a hot seller. I don't think we're gonna be poor this season. I think we'll actually make a living. Just gonna plop those into there. We may not be the richest by far, but we're definitely on our way. But that just means I need to take these shulker boxes and restock. But with my shop restocked, I did actually need to stop by this place real quick, because I actually needed to pick up some of these. I think it's just 1 for 32. Yeah, it's 1 for 32. So there we go, because our next stop is spawn. We're at the very beginning of this episode, we built this, right? And well, I think it's about time we kind of change out some things, because as you can see, a lot of this is a bunch of obsidian, right? It's not very glowy. It's not very nice. But as you can see, Richie finally did his thing and he built this up, and oh, it looks amazing. It's so great. But now that someone's also built a little frogolite farm, we now finally have the frogolites for this place. I just realized I did not bring any scaffolding, but I do naturally have the best scaffolding block on me. So we just get to destroy this and place that in there. Gotta do the same for the other side too, of course. Boop. There we go. This is a little bit trickier, but I think I should be able to just go from underneath and kind of evade the water a little bit. Or not, and I'm gonna have to stand up here. Maybe if I swim and get underneath, that might work. Aha! Yes, we can do it this way. Now we should be able to just do this. There we go, looking nice and bright. Oh, so much better. When I had originally designed this portal, I did have these frogolites, but then whenever I went to go build it, I realized that we didn't have any frogolite farms on the server, and I didn't feel like making one. So that's kind of how it ended up as just a bunch of crying obsidian, because I was like, oh, it makes kind of sense for portals, you know, a little bit, maybe, but I think it looks so much better with the glowiness. It also helps light up this area. Like, I don't think any of these torches need to be around here anymore. I'll test that later, though. I don't want any pesky mobs spawning around here. There we go. All fixed up and brand new and shiny and actually complete now. This episode truly has come full circle. All right. After 5,000 lunges, we're back. This is one heck of an example of why I need an elytra. But hey, as we climb back onto my ferret's back, thank you for watching this lovely video, and thank you for listening to my little rant about my storage. I hope you did like how chaotic it is this season around. Later on, we'll have to make ourselves a better one. But for now, we're just going to deal with it, I guess. I've already kind of gotten used to it, so I don't know how much it'll change whenever I build a bigger one later. But of course, if you did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. In fact, maybe do comment about my storage. Tell me how much you like it, or I guess don't like it if you don't. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Way back now, I watched him in the yard and wonder how the world still feels that wide. Skinned knees and open skies, no fear behind their eyes. Hold up, when did we grow up? When did we start moving so slow? We used to run, we used to glow. Hold up, just hold up.